Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shaw Craft One and my old barn door, and I just came to show you a journal that I made. I actually finished this journal quite a while ago and put it on my shelf like I had taken pictures of it and done a video and put it on my Etsy shop, and then I realized the other day I had not done any of that, so it was just sitting there. So I thought I'd share it with y'all so that I can get it posted on Etsy, so it will be available in my store. It's got 3 signatures, and I just did some fabric on the spine, and on the back just decorated it with the little sewing pattern paper and some fabric. It has lace on the front and back edges, and then I just did a little bit of lace here on the spine as well. It is 10 3/4 by 8 1/2, a 1 3/4 inch spine. Has 212 pages in it. So we'll just go right in and take a peek. Alright, so this is an envelope that I made from a book, and in this journal I put lots of extra stuff. The whole point is for you to be able to take this journal with you on the go and only have to take maybe a glue stick, a pen, and some scissors to be able to journal. So it's kind of you know, I kind of wanted to put enough stuff in it so that you have that, so that you can take it on the go and journal while you're sitting in the car rider line, waiting on, you know, to pick up your kids from school, or, you know, sitting at the ball game waiting for the game to start, or cheerleading practice or dance practice or whatever. So I know sometimes we want to get to journal and do our crafty things, but we spend a lot of time waiting on other people in our lives that we love. So this just gives us a way to do both. So I put some fabric, and I put several fabric swatches throughout the book, and lots of extra little journaling cards as you saw there. So you'll see quite a bit of that throughout the book. So lots of sewing on the book, in the book. Lots of fabric in the book. This is just a fabric pocket. And this is one of my scrappy tags that I make. And then this is just an extra spot for journaling or pictures or whatever you want to use it for. These I kind of put in here. It's from a Little Golden book, but the book was in pretty bad shape. But I thought you could cut these up and use the words. You can use the pictures, or you can journal on top of them, put pictures on top of them, or whatever. So this is from an old children's book that I found, I don't know, at one of the thrift shops. And I just thought the little poems and things were really cute. This is from an old Richard Scarry book. So lots of vintage book pages in here, lots of children's book pages in here, lots of floral pages in here. I just thought this image was so pretty. Wouldn't that be pretty to put pictures on? And that'd be a great background for pictures. So this, I just made a little envelope, put some encouraging quotes, one of my little journal cards, and then it flips over. You can journal on the back, put a picture on the back, and then you have these pretty pictures that you can use. This is from, I think, a childcraft book, but I love this. And since the name of the book is Raindrop, Plop, this kind of has a rain theme to it. So I just think those are the sweetest little girls. Lined paper. These are some old book pages from a Helen Steiner Ross book that I got. This is just a pocket made out of a sewing pattern pocket. And then, as you can see, I put you just some extra scraps of paper and things so that, again, you can take it on the go with you and you have everything that you need to be able to journal. And this flips out. Then there's a pocket behind, and it's just got a journal card. And then this is just extra, you know, to use to cut up and put throughout the book, use the words or whatever, you know, you wanted to use it for. So this is from a Little Golden Book Dictionary. So I love the little illustrations that they put in here and everything. So I added a couple pages of that. You can cut the definitions up and use them to decorate a page or whatever. So I tried to be as creative as possible as far as what I put in here for you to be able to take it on the go and to be able to, you know, just take as little as possible with you so that you still get to journal while you're waiting on your loved ones. So that's just kind of a little pocket, and it's got just a little journal card or tag. This flips out, and then it's got another little pocket here with an index card. I got some of the paper ribbon that I learned how to do from Lindsay Zenor. Fabric on this edge. Oh, and this is actually, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this actually flips out for a little hidden journaling spot, or you can put pictures there or whatever. This is just from a children's book page, and I thought it was cool because it has the rain and storms and things like that, so it just kind of goes along with the theme of rain. There's another piece of that little golden book dictionary. This was a card, and I left the sentiment. You can cover it, put a picture over it or whatever, but I just thought the graphics were so pretty, so I wanted to include that. Love, love, love this picture. I got this out of a children's book, and I don't remember which one I got it out of, but I just thought it was the coolest looking picture, so I went ahead and put that in there. More Helen Steiner Rice, lined of paper. This is the other part of that story with the little girls that are holding the umbrella. So it says, rain, rain, go away. It has little poems about rain. And then the little boy getting wet. I think he's adorable. And then I put you some flowers. Just pretty pictures. You can cut these out and decorate on your pages or decorate right over it. And these are the other ends of that children's book and the Richard Scarry book. And I just thought it went well with it because he's kind of flying a kite. Well, they're flying kites. So, I thought that went with kind of the rain theme, as well as this with the lake and the ducks. There's another piece of that, one of those Helen Steiner Rice book. This is an envelope, and it flips open, and it's just got a little journaling card inside. It's sewn to the page. And this is from an annual flowering book that I have that I love. And this is from a book called The Language of Flowers. It has poems. It has all different kinds of information in it about flowers. So I thought I'd add a piece or two of that in there. This is just an envelope that I sewed on backwards. And as you can see, I just put you some little scraps of fabric in there so that, again, you have something to take with you. You can glue it on or, you know, whatever you want to do. But thought you'd have something to decorate your pages with. This is from like a, I don't know, like a old children's encyclopedia book or something. So just added a page of that in there because it's good thick paper. It's really, that would be really good for art journaling. And then I have a little pocket here made out of sewing pattern paper. And it has an encouraging quote on a journal card. And then I forgot to put these in here. Super cute little images from a little children's book. So thought I would add those in there because you can use them to cut them up or to journal on them or use them as backgrounds or whatever. Let's see if we can get all this back in here. And here's another page from the Childcraft book, and it has the little girl with the umbrellas. So I thought that went well with the rain theme. And this is just a little book of friendship, and has A Friend is a Present You Give Yourself by Robert Louis Stevenson. So it just has some really cool stuff about friends. So I added a couple pages of that. Just a fabric swatch and some sewing. Lined paper. And this is from another little children's book. I can't remember what it was, but I just love the images. And wouldn't that be cool to cut that up and decorate your pages with, or, you know, put a picture on it or journal on it. This is an envelope that's just sewn on, and it just has a little, one of my little scrappy journal cards. And this is just a pocket with a tag. There's another pocket, and it has a couple little things that you can use to cut up and decorate with. One of my scrappy tags. There's the other side of that little children's book. I just love the images on there. Some lined paper, a doily. Love the black and white flowers. And then another piece of that children's book. And I just sewed it as a flip. And then this flips, flips again, and then flips again. So you got lots of little hidden journaling spots in there. I hope the lighting's okay. It's kind of getting dark outside, so I'm sorry if you're seeing shadows. Love the center of this signature. Just so bright and colorful. This one flips open. And then you have just an extra little children's book page in there and a tag. So it flips open that way. It's got fabric sewn to the edge, but it also flips open this way. So, and it's got a little security envelope pocket there with a window, some fabric here, so you can flip it all the way out. Okay. Oh, sorry about the camera. Doily, lined paper. There's some more of that children's book. I just love the images in this book. And then here's another pocket that's just got some old dictionary page, an old recipe, some more fabric in there, and then these cute little images out of a book that I got that was just absolutely torn all to pieces, but the pictures were so cool, so I grabbed it up and I'm using that in some of my journals. So I'm trying to hurry because I don't want this video to be forever long. You can kind of see, I love this, and I thought it went well with Rain. The other part of that sewing pattern page, and again, I've got you some extra children's books in there, just some scrap paper, things that you can use to journal with. And this is just, I was at work one day and bored when I worked in an office, which I hated, so I left it. But I just was piddling around. There's another piece of a children's book that you can cut up and use to decorate. This page flips out. And I love that pink and yellow together. This is a pocket with a couple of my little scrappy tags made from old books. This is a poem that I had from a poem book that I found. So I added a page of that. That's from that flowering book, The Language of Flowers. And then there's a pocket, and it's just got some extra journaling cards for you, some dictionary page that you can cut up and use to journal in your book with. And this is the last signature. Some floral pages, and that flips out. It's sewn on. And then this floral, yellow floral. Love this children's book page. And I love that it has this story, or I guess like a little poem or whatever, about spring rain and rubber boots and all that fun stuff. So here, you're going to think this is weird. I don't know if you will or not, but I thought it was a cute idea. I basically, let me see if I can get that to stay. I took just a piece of cardstock and I pinned little pieces of lace on each pin so that you could have some different laces to have with you when you're on the go, so that you're not just using fabric or paper. You know, you have something a little frilly to decorate your journal pages with. So I thought I would add that just as a little added touch, and just to be different, just because I like to be different. So add that in there. Another piece of that Richard Scarry book. I just think those characters are super cute. Music pages, and there's a little tuck spot up there with a tag. Some more of that children's book. I made a pocket out of a recipe, and then this is just a plain card from a Bible challenge book. This is the more pages from that children's book. And then one of my scrappy tags. And those scrappy tags, you can cut them up and decorate with them or whatever. This is just another pocket with a recipe, and then a couple of my scrappy tags, and then another page from that little frog book that's just super cute. Children's book page, and it's got the rain, so I thought it went well with the theme. And that's from that little golden book that you can cut up or journal on or use the words or whatever. A little journal card and a little pocket. Some more of that Golden Book Dictionary. And isn't that pretty? I just loved that picture, and I thought it went so pretty in here with rain and flowers and spring and all that good stuff. There's some tracing paper. Another piece of that Language of Flowers book. Graph paper. No. Ledger paper. Not graph paper. That's graph paper. And this just flips out. So you've got the whole sheet in there, and there's some more of that paper ribbon. This one flips open. Let me slide it this way. It's just got a little pocket there with a tag, and then you have a pocket on that side as well, made out of security envelope, and then this page with the flowers on it. Some more flowers and some more lined paper. That's the other side of that page. And then this is a pocket from a security envelope, and I just put you a couple of little things in there. There's a little frame and some lined paper and another one of those little pictures out of that book. Such a cute little book. And then inside there, how did I do? Oh, it's a pocket in the side. It's been a minute since I made this book, guys, so it's just got a little index card with a little tab on it, so you can pull from this side or from the top, so you have two pockets there. This is just sewn on, and it's just a flip out. Really pretty book with encouraging poems and things like that in it. More tracing paper. Isn't that gorgeous? How neat is that? Love it. There's some more from that little Golden Book Duck book. This is from a Big Mother Goose book, and I just thought it was perfect to go with the rain theme, so I added it in there. It's in pretty rough shape, as you can see, but I think it adds to the character. And then the back, you can just journal on or put pictures on or whatever. This is a belly band, and I added you some sewing pattern paper. And this book page, just because it's so colorful, and it could be cut up and used in such neat ways. And then an old recipe page. So just tried to get creative and add some different kinds of things in here for you to be able to take it on the go with, and make sure that you have enough different stuff to feel like, you know, you're getting to play. Love that picture with the lizards. And the ducks, some music paper with fabric sewn on the edge. There's the other side of that Richard Scarry book. And I love it because it has the flowers and stuff in it. And I just thought that was cool to go with the rain theme. Here's another piece of a children's book. This came out of actually a Girl Scout book. And this one has rain, or the sprinkler, so I thought that was fun to add in there with it as well. And that is the end of the book. Now in the back I also put you an envelope, and it's got stuff in it too for you to be able to play with. Some children's cards and game cards and things like that. So I think you're going to have a whole lot of fun with this journal. So I look forward to seeing whoever gets it. Oh, and I left this corner open so it would be easy to use this as another tuck spot as well. So you have the envelope and another tuck spot behind it. And then this is the lace that's at the end of the book. So that is Raindrop Plop. And it will be available in my Etsy shop. If you like my video, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Leave me some comments, some feedback, some love. And you guys have a great day. I thank you so much for watching.